Are you awake now?
You ready for this adventure? It's a one-on-one interview with Akela.
I think she wants to lay down. So do I. Speaking of ready for bed. Good morning. Good morning. I need to head into a coffee shop for some Wi-Fi because I have some work to do before Noah and I leave. Now the real question is, do I go into the coffee shop with my PJs? There's a good chance I'm gonna do that, yeah. Sorry, Noah. And we are off to the coffee shop. Oh no, 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 Akela's ball. Are you awake now? If you don't know who Noah is my brother, and he lives out of his truck. All right, going into the store, still wearing my PJs and slippers. Jerky, super light pasta stuff, tuna packets, and some light bars. Wow, it's 8:30 and I've done so much already. I wonder if Noah's awake. Are you awake now? I got some food, and the only thing that Akela and I have to do is fill up on gas, and then I'll head to the contact station. Do you just want to meet at Lee's Ferry, or? Alright, I'm here at the Paria contact station. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It might be Paria, but I'm gonna keep saying Paria. Still in my PJs and slippers, and I'm gonna go in and finally get these permits, hopefully. Permits, check. And Wag Bags, or if I still had my Wisconsin accent, it would be Wag Bags. I asked for extra because Akela is kind of like a human as well. This is where we put our poop in so that we can carry it out of the canyon. Off to Noah.
Hi.
Okay, this one goes to Noah, this one goes to me. All right, Noah and I are now at the trailhead where we will begin our 38-mile trek. And Noah is 100% prepared and organized, and I am not. So I'm gonna do that right now.
Meet me where the meadows grow by the water hole. Lucid dream.
You ready for this adventure? It's a one-on-one interview with Akela. Yeah? Yes?
You ready?
Oh, muscle tight, early light, cleanse on joy. Say my name.
Oh boy. I think the rain is coming for us. So we think that we're less than 2 miles away from the first possible camping option. How you doing?
Stop there. I'm doing well. Enjoying the hike. Akela's doing great. She's a real trooper.
She is.
Arizona garden, stuck on the
Akela, what are you doing?
Take you dancing.
What are you doing?
Let me get you on your feet. Arizona garden.
Well, Akela is starting to slow down a little bit. Well, we just got to camp. Akela, can you touch? Okay, now we are working on dinner. We're gonna have some rice and some tuna packets.
With cheddar broccoli or chicken?
Let's do chicken. I'm so dehydrated.
I bet you are. You didn't drink a goddamn thing. Good morning.
It rained last night. Well, that's Noah's sleeping bag. It's basically all wet. This is my sleeping bag.
Make sure they see where Akela slept, right here, where
Yes.
it's very dry.
Akela slept right in the middle of us, where it's very dry. Eat and hike.
I was just gonna hike and then eat.
Really?
But if you keep you. Oh, God damn it, Akela. Oh no, it just exploded. Well, here you go, Akela.
I have to clean that up.
Drink this.
I can fill it up too if you don't want to.
No, looks like you got plenty to do.
I found where Akela poops. So Akela's the first one of our crew to poop. I'm gonna pick it up so that we can pack it out with us and throw it away outside of the canyon.
I head for the highway.
You carry your poop, I'll carry my poop. Oh, this water is so cold today. So Noah and I just came upon this little stretch of water that has been here for a little while. So all the silt is not in the water, but it's on the ground. So we're gonna stop and fill up both of our water bottles. So we're coming up on a spring. What?
Come here.
What? Look under those rocks.
Look in those.
Oh, no way! Yeah, what? What? There are fish right at the base of the spring where it's coming out of this rock.
Do you remember in Secret
No.
Knowledge of Water? How
I didn't read it yet.
Wait, what? You haven't?
I have it downloaded.
You should recommend to everybody to read The Secret Knowledge of Water by Craig Childs.
We stopped for lunch. Tuna, beef jerky, almonds, a Luna bar. He brought some bread. Well, there's this really big piece of petrified wood, and it is so pretty. What is in here?
There are some crystals, it looks like, in there.
I think this side looks so cool. That is a beautiful chunk of petrified wood. So I'm pretty sure that we just got to Big Spring, and it is just so neat. Check this out. You can see spring water bubbling up here. Here's the big guy, which we'll probably fill up from here. It tastes okay?
You know, also it's not that warm.
It's just because you're so cold.
Very, very few particles in there. How is it?
Tastes so good.
Cool.
Good. So far today we've hiked probably 10 miles, would you think? I think she wants to lay down. So do I. Anyway, so ideally we're gonna find the next spring so that we can camp really close to that spring and have as much water as we want. Well, we just got to this third spring, which means that our campsite should be just around the corner. All right, second night, we just made it to camp after filling up our water at that spring, and this is our little home for the night. We decided to be proactive this time. We got our tarp up and then our sleeping bags. And we had this tarp up and Akela launches over it to try to get to Noah on the other side. And of course she doesn't make it because she can't jump that far. Lands right in the middle and rips one of the ends right out. So that happened. And Noah is over here starting to make some food. And Akela is very intent on helping. We just got done eating. I don't even know what time it is, but I know I'm going to bed soon. So the nights aren't terrible. They're probably getting down in the 30s. Tonight might be a little colder. It did snow a little bit. It snowed a little bit this morning. When I camp with Akela, I usually take my sleeping bag, which is rated to -40 degrees, because she tries to fit in the sleeping bag with me, which means that I have to have half of it unzipped so when she curls up around me, I can place, you know, a good chunk of it over her so she stays nice and warm too. So that's our little system. Good morning. I really need to brush my hair. This is day 3 of Paria Canyon trip. Yesterday I was pretty sore. The muscles in my feet and my hips, you know, sore, but that makes sense. That's usually how it is when you go on a backpacking trip and you're hiking miles a day. When I woke up this morning, my right foot was really swollen and it hurts to even put weight on it. I mean, there's nothing I can do. We've still got 20 miles left of the hike. It's just gonna really suck. I'm talking to the camera. Do you wanna say hi to them? She doesn't like it when I talk to things other than her.
Oh gosh, you're nibbling.
Finally have the sun today. Basically our goal for today is to go as far as we can. Akela, it's time to put your pack on, girl. We just got done purifying some water from that spring, And Noah's just about packed up. And he is going to carry Akela's pack because she's been kind of complaining this morning about needing to carry her pack. Yeah. Well, it's starting to get hot. We took off some layers. Yeah, basically we're just gonna keep hiking because that's all we're ever doing.
Linnea's attitude has been shifting. Canyon walls are getting like really wide, really tall, so we're exposed a lot more. Really warm. They're like 1,000 feet.
Yeah, but you like can't really like that and that.
Those are like 1,000 feet.
These guys, huge. But it's really nice to finally have some sun because yesterday was really cold and windy. So, I'll take it. Right now we're cooking up a little bit of pre-dinner and Noah is at the base over there purifying some more water for us. Eating good today. It's a long hiking day. Also, I am hurting. This smells so good. There's Noah up there. Keela's right next to him. We are tired and sore, but look at these views. Are just unbelievable. All right, Noah and I just got to camp. How you doing?
Good, I'm sore. My ankles are sore.
So we were like up on that high ground for a while, like a few miles probably.
Yeah.
And then we looped around back to the river and there's this really nice little flat spot with this tree. And Noah turned to this corner and look, this is so cool. I can barely walk. How cool is that? A bighorn skull with, oh, Akela, you're gonna have to leave that alone though. I know, it looks so yummy. Can you back up? Back up. Lie down. Okay. Lie down. Yeah. We're running low on candy. Oh, no, because we were out of the river for a long time right there.
Yeah, I bet we're there. I'm ready for bed.
Speaking of ready for bed, look at this. Oh my goodness. Are you so tired? There you go. Last night here. What did I do to my butt? This is gonna be miserable. I just need to go pee and make my coffee. Then I'll be happy. Good morning. Good morning. So last night we tried to purify water out of the river because it is so silty. Like it just clogs the purifier right away. There were no seeps by the river that were like clear, which we've been able to find them throughout the whole river. So instead we just filled up our pot in hopes that this morning the silt would have settled to the bottom. We can just purify out of the pot. So that's what I'm gonna do right now.
All right, good morning. So knowing that we had to let the silt settle in the pot last night, I also dug a hole near the creek here. And last night I noticed this little bit next to the rock. So I just dug a bunch of handfuls out here. So this should be enough for at least 1 or maybe 2 water bottles. But it's very clear. It's gonna draw water from the top of that. Something to keep in mind if you ever run into this situation.
We are almost packed and we have like 8 miles today. She's doing everything she can to convince her uncle to carry her pack again today. Also, her pack is completely empty. Like there's literally nothing in it except for 1 or 2 poops of hers.
I feel like $1 million after that coffee.
We've been just trucking and then we turned around and noticed these rocks are full of petroglyphs. So cool. These dotted ones are really neat. So as Noah just kind of mentioned, these are obviously all upside down. So at one point this was right side up and it had been up the mountain and then fallen and flipped down here. So cool. What do you think, Akela? Are you ready to keep going? Your pack's a little lopsided. Got another poop. Thank you for carrying our poop. She's the best. Okay, so I got to this high ground. Noah's right there. Akila's very close behind. There, I see little shimmers and I'm pretty sure those are cars, which means that's our parking lot.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay, water break and a little bit of food.
Yeah.
Good girl. So when I said that I saw cars, I did not. But there's a little bit of construction here, which means that we are getting close. We've hit pavement. We're almost there. Oh, I see the truck. I'm so happy.
We made it.
Good job. Oh, good job. Poopy, going in here. Poop 2, poop bag 3. All right, it's before 2 o'clock. We made really good time. Akila's chilling with some fresh water. And we are gonna head into Page. You need some food. Just pulled up to Togo's. Oh my gosh, Togo, I am so happy to see you. It feels so good to be home for both of us. Well, I need to tidy the van up a little bit, put things back into order, put my pack away, put Akila's pack away, unpack our pack. How many times can I say pack? All of this is swollen. The top of my foot is swollen. So I am really excited for a few days of some solid recovery. As you can see, I look a little bit cleaner. Noah and I just got to our little campsite and he set up his little shelter and we were able to take a shower. And we feel so much better. I love this little pop-up. It takes up like 0 space and folds down really easy. I think I'm gonna get one of these. Heated up water and put it in that drum, and then I just used my stuff. Akela is chilling in there, and Noah is over here starting to make us some simple food for the evening.
It's a little messy right now. I'm organizing.
How was your shower?
Mine?
Yeah.
Great. I feel so refreshed.
Well, everybody, thank you for coming along with us on our journey. We're all very tired and hoping to get a nice meal in for the night. We had so much fun. There were times where I almost peed because I was laughing so hard. And we're both definitely probably gonna do this hike again and maybe include our family or friends or something, because it was one of the most beautiful hikes I've ever been on. And next time, I think Noah and I both agree that we will not be doing that hike in Chacos. And we will probably not be starting so late on day 1. Also, guys, keep in mind that you are watching all of this on a screen that cannot capture how grand and large and beautiful, I know. And like Noah had said, it's so hard even in pictures just to capture like the majesty of the place we were in. So you guys will just have to go and hike Paria Canyon yourselves one day. Well, I think Noah is getting stuff going for dinner, and I really need to wash my feet and put on some warm socks because they're really cold and still very swollen. So if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, and Akela and I will see you next week.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done.